Hello and welcome. In this video, I want us to talk about WordPress and localhost Xampp. Now, WordPress is a content management system that allows web designers to create websites without necessarily knowing how to code. Now, on the other side, Xampp is a localhost software. It allows web designers to create websites on their computers, locally on their computers, without necessarily having to buy domain names and also buying now web hosting services. So what it does is hold your website files locally on your computer. So in this video, I want us to look at how we can install the two of them, that is Xampp and WordPress, and install WordPress. And at the end of the day, the goal is to install and run WordPress successfully. Okay, so first of all, what you're going to do is download Xampp and WordPress. So this is how you download them. There, just type in a new tab. Then type in WordPress download and press download and click enter. So the first option will give you so this is the latest version of WordPress, the 6.72 version. Now on the other side, we have Xampp. Now Xampp comes in different varieties. There is Xampp for Windows, there is Xampp for Mac OS, there is Xampp for Linux, sorry. There is Xampp for what else? For browsers, and there are many more. So we are going to use the Xampp for Windows to demonstrate in this class for demonstration purposes. Okay, so we are going to use the Windows one, and this is what we are going to use, and the version 8.212 version. Okay, so the 64-bit 149 MBs. So if you click on that, it is going to download, and if you also click on that, WordPress is going to download. Now let us go back. Since mine is already downloaded, since I had already downloaded my files, so this is how they look after downloading. Xampp WordPress comes in a zip folder, while Xampp comes as an installer, okay, and a .exe file, so you can run it and install Xampp. So let us run and install Xampp. So this is how you do it: run as admin to install it, to initialize the process of installing Xampp. Okay, let it install. It takes about 1 to 2 minutes before it is done installing. Yeah, so and it is one of the most preferred in the market. Now, be very careful here. You want to install in the default folder, because you're going to locate this folder later on in the video, so that you can copy our WordPress files inside the Xampp folder. Now, just click next to install. Click next. So it takes about 1 to 2 minutes to install. So I think I'm going to pause this video and come back after it has installed, so that we can continue from there. Now, a few moments later, Xampp is done installing, and this is how it looks like. So the first screen we are going to see is a control panel, the Xampp control panel. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. So what you're going to use on this panel are the first two options, that is Apache and MySQL. Okay, so even before we do that, let us go back to our Xampp folder and to our WordPress folder. So this is what we want to do next. We want to extract the the WordPress folder, so that we can get the files from it. So what we are doing is extract WordPress files. This is how you do it. New desktop. Let me do it on my desktop so that I can access it easily. So there it is. Okay. Yeah, so let it extract, then we can get it from there. So what we need from this extracted folder, WordPress files, these are the files that we are looking for, these ones. So to copy it, this is how you do it: copy, what we need is copy it, then go to our local disk C. Remember that we installed our Xampp into local disk C, local disk C. So there it is. Okay. So what we want to locate under that is this folder called htdocs. So click on htdocs, then paste the WordPress folder in there. So let it copy the WordPress folder. So what we've done essentially is just copy what the extracted files of WordPress. These files, we've copied them as a folder, as an entire folder. Then we've gone to Xampp under local disk C, and then we located the htdocs folder and pasted the WordPress folder in there, so that the WordPress folder can be integrated with Xampp. Okay, so let it copy, then we can proceed to the next step. Good, so it has done copying. Now let us go back to our control panel, cPanel. Now what we're going to do is use the first two, Apache and MySQL. So the next step is start the both of them, that is Apache and also start MySQL. Yes, in case you are met with such a screen, just allow access. Okay, so there it is. So when they turn green, as they have done, that means that they are ready for use. So the first two is the only thing that you are going to start. Make sure that you are starting them, and then click on admin under MySQL. Click on admin, and it automatically opens a new tab on your default web browser. So this is the my PHP control panel, or the backend of my PHP. This is how it looks like. So on this interface, what you're going to do is just create a database. That is the only thing we're going to do. So to create a database, click on that, click databases, and name it. Give it a name, a unique name that you will remember. Like mine, let me use my name. Let me use my name, Toro, then create. Click on create. So as you can see, there is a new database on this side, the name Toro. Okay, now after we've done that, we want to open a new tab. Open a new tab and type in localhost WordPress. Type in localhost /WordPress/WP hyphen admin / and hit enter. Yes, now it brings us to the phase of installing WordPress. So this is how it is done. Choose your preferred language. Mine is English. Then I'm going to continue. Click on continue. So it tells you that what you're going to need is a database name. And remember, we created a database right here. So mine is Mtoro. You will create yours. So database name, a password, a host, and a table prefix. So let us just go on and see what we have next. So our database name for this case is Toro, my name. Username, we are going to use root. Now root is always default, no matter the kind of installation. I mean that root is always the default username for WordPress. While installing WordPress, you're going to use the default username root. Okay, password, you can leave that as blank for now, and submit. Okay, yeah, we want to run the installation. So let the installation run, and okay, so there we have. We are being told that there is more information is needed. So our site title, let us call it YouTube web design. Okay, web design, something like that. Username, let me use my username as Toro. It is already there. So password, let us say web design 123. Web design 123. My email. Origin, let's say origin21es then leave this unchecked and install WordPress. Okay, give it a moment. Yeah, so there we are. The next thing we're going to do is log in. I'll let it log in. So I'm going to use my username Otoro. That is it. And the password as web design 123. Yeah, so there it is. Web design login. Yeah, let it load. It's taking a while, but yeah, so voila, there it is. Welcome to WordPress. So when you met with this screen, just know that you have successfully set up Xampp. Xampp is up and running, and you have also set up WordPress correctly. You've integrated WordPress and Xampp correctly, and now you can access the WordPress dashboard, and you are ready to create websites on the go. Okay, so that is all I wanted to show you in this video. See you in the next one. Bye.